Okay, what's good, what's good, what's good? You should be able to hear me, I believe. Let me just sort everything out. How is everybody doing? Hope we're all having a great evening, great day, great afternoon, depending on what time it is for you, wherever you are in the world. So, I am back once again, streaming the game that everybody seems to be afraid of streaming, Hogwarts Legacy Part 2. So yeah, let's get into this. So as you can see, I've unlocked a mask, which I thought was pretty cool. And if you guys are interested in seeing more gameplay just like this, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications if you haven't done already, because I am going to be trying to complete this alongside playing God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to be playing God of War Ragnarok from later this evening. I've got another live stream type content that's going to be happening after this, which is with none other than a man like B Dot himself. So yeah, anyways, let me sort all the lighting out and everything, because right now I've got a bit of dilemma with this plug situation. Let me think. Okay. Apologies, guys. I will put the camera on in a second. Got to sort the light out as well. Annoyingly, where the light is positioned in this room, it's above my head, essentially, where I'm sitting, which leads for some awkward viewing angles, should we say, for you guys. Right, anyways, let's put up a poll. So, the question will be, what shall we do? So, do you want to explore Hogwarts? Do you want to use the broom? Do you want us to go to class? Or do you want us to explore the Forbidden Forest? What should we do next in Hogwarts Legacy? I got a couple of friends who have been streaming this. Stasis Geek is one of them. Everybody seems to be enjoying it. Multiple different platforms. I heard it is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch at some point in the near future. I believe they are the last console that will be graced with being able to play Hogwarts Legacy, but it's on nearly every single console, so you know they have definitely tried to expand as much as they possibly could. And don't forget as well, if you're enjoying watching these videos, leave a like on the video. It gives me a big indication that you like them, of course, and it makes me want to continue making sort of content like this, because Hogwarts Legacy, I'll be honest, is a game that I have waited to come out for a very, very, very long time, due to the fact that we haven't had a Hogwarts game in any way at all that has been open world and has let you do as much as, obviously, from what I've seen from the gameplay of what I've experienced and the streams that I've watched of fellow streamers and YouTubers, that you can actually do in a Harry Potter game. They've all been movie tie-in games, and apart from the Harry Potter Quidditch game, which for me, apart from this game, is potentially the best Harry Potter game that I've ever played. I haven't played any other Harry Potter games that have allowed me to experience a part of the Wizarding World that I really wanted to experience. I was a bit saddened to find out that there is no Quidditch that you can play in this game currently at this moment in time, but it is something that we will get on to doing in the future. But yes, after this stream, I will be doing a live stream with none other than Man Like Beedor. It will be a additional part, so it'll be a part 5. You guys, 0.5 should I say? And you guys seem to like the 0.5s. They're like a smaller, digestible podcast that we do. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that sort of content as well. Right. The stream should all be set up now. So I think we need to just turn off the additional light and crack on with this show. I did get sorted into Slytherin House as well, even though I did the WB Games test that you can do on the Harry Potter part of it, where you can test which house you can try to get put into. And I really did try and think about the questions, you know, what answers would be given if you were like a Slytherin house member. And I still got Gryffindor. My Patronus, I wanted to get something, you know, manly and what's the word? Like a hulking great beast. I got a weasel. So yeah, it didn't go to plan how I expected it to, but it is what it is. You know, you've got to take the rough with the smooth in that sense. But I have been enjoying the game thus far. Customization options were pretty cool as well. I didn't really do too much last gameplay of this game. I got sorted into the house. We found out that we have the ability to see and do ancient magic, and it's like a magic that's been long forgotten in the Wizarding world. We found out that the main villain is a goblin. There's like some sort of goblin uprising. We don't know why. His name's Rannoch, which I thought was pretty cool because I've been playing God of War Ragnarok. Looks like a pretty badass goblin. And yeah, that's all that we've really discovered thus far. So I guess we should get more into this game and try and find out what else has been going on. Okay, I need to do an audio test. So you may hear the audio twice for a second. I'm sorry about that, but I need to just check to see that the sound is actually coming out of the mic, because sometimes that's a bit of an issue. Let's see. Okay, it's working. It's fine. It's all good. Hello and welcome back to another episode of G&G News. So, as you can see, we have unlocked this beautiful silver mask which resembles the skull of a beaked beast. Cosmetics are accessible in the gear menu using the change appearance option. So that's one thing I will say with getting this game. I obviously got the PS5 version, which was the pre-order. It was the normal edition. It wasn't like, what's it called? Some special variant or anything like that. And I got a couple of DLC items. We also have access to a shop that apparently nobody else has access to. It was a similar sort of thing with Marvel's, what was that game called? Marvel Avengers. You could access Spider-Man. That was like a character you could only access because of having a PlayStation. I don't understand why this has become a thing. There's also an Amazon edition where you can get like a limited edition hat that you can't get otherwise. So yeah, there are some crazy pre-order items that you can get, but I feel like this game is going to be heavily reliant on DLC. What else? Hogwarts Legacy House Fan Attic School Robes, a colourful cloak features quoted house mascots on the back. Cosmetics are accessible in the game menu. Change using. I hope there's not loads of additional content already. Purchase additional content in game to expand your wizarding world. Hogwarts Legacy Dark Arts Pack. Okay, so this was included if you got the special edition, the premium edition, version. But that's it. That's all that's been added. Right, let's go back. That's $17.99. Or you can create. Oh, so the game's gonna allow you to play with multiple saves. So essentially, I could. Not right now. Obviously, I've started off with Slytherin, so I want to complete the game now with a Slytherin, house member. But I could essentially have several save files of this game at one time. Message of the day. What's the message of the day? There is no message of the day. Okay, that's great. So we can load, continue, or delete. What about settings? That's just frame rate and so on and so forth. Alright, so let's continue. Okay. Find your common room. Well, I'm in it. No, I'm not. I'm in my dormitory. The sleeping quarters. Can I go through this door? Right, how is that? Where's that Revelio? Because I got a feeling, because this is like an open world-esque game, there's going to be like... I feel like there's just going to be hidden chests. Come on. Prove me right. I want to find one before we start. There has to be. There just has to be. Love the Hogwarts theme in the background.
Revelio.
Snakes everywhere. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's some cake. Nice. I wonder who he was. Can we interact with it? Oh, what's that behind there? See, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, right. So there's lick. I was gonna say lick pocking. There's padlock spells to unlock stuff, like some unlocking spells. You know what I mean.
Revelio.
What's this? Are we just going around eating everybody's food? It does seem like a Slytherin thing to do, to be fair. I need to eat this for power.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, there's a globe. I want to spin it.
Must be different.
Oh, okay, so you can't just attack random students, unfortunately. Well, not at this moment in time.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was terrifying, it was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but Not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I feel like he's going to teach us dark magic. Because if he's in Slytherin and he's on about spells that you can learn outside of Hogwarts, it's like, what would they be? Oh, the 3 broomsticks. I wonder if we can actually go there.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Boom.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Oh, really?
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Right, so I feel like these people we're talking to is going to be important to us later on.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Okay.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
Ominous.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Definitely mean like a Slytherin.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Oh, so he's not like Salazar
Thank you,
Slytherin.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Oh, it is here now.
Life seems rather dull in
Ken Markestrel. Seems like he's a really talented wizard at flying a broom. Or Quidditch, should I say.
Good morning.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming
Indeed.
of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Owls.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Let's go.
Here you are.
That's a book. What?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Ah, okay.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Shout out to everyone in the stream. If you're enjoying the video, leave a like,
Thank you,
subscribe,
Professor, but what do you mean
vote on the
keep
poll,
track of
and
what's
turn on
going
those post notifications to be informed of when I upload new
Perhaps
content.
seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
House chest.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
Ah, so when we learn the fire spell, we'll be able to light that, and I think it'll be a collectible, I presume.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up.
I'm right next to you.
Why don't you cast Revelio?
Revelio.
And see what details the field guide can provide.
Ah. Oh, right, so we gotta find pages of a field guide and basically fill it in. This is like a Pokedex. Alright, I got this. Open the field guide. Ooh. So this shows challenges. So you discovered one page of the field guide. When you discover 2 pages, you get Hogwarts, Regular, Spectacles. You are there, gays? I'm here to come to Hogwarts. On some serious business. It looks like a hitman. No, that's just unnecessary. We don't need that. Yeah. Looks proper. Alright, one more, and then we've got a field page. No assignments. guess a different type of potion. Different pages from Revelio. What else? Oh, it's just... Oh yeah, I got this mask. I wonder, actually, can I equip that mask? How do you equip masks? Oh, I don't know.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh wow, did you see that warning come up there? You're getting too far away from the main quest line. Get back to where you're supposed to be.
You've been practicing.
Lumos.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Let's go. So this is our fast travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
That's so cool. That dude's just playing music casually in the background.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something
Oh wow,
happening
look
here.
at the dragon.
It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
As far as I can see, the only potion I've learned.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Hecat, what a name.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside
Oh, nice.
class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Haha! We unlocked that hat thing. Alright, jeez.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Completing the main quest will further the storyline and unlock new features and grant XP. The Hogwarts crest represents the main storyline. Some quests are locked by spells or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to get to the required level or have the required spell to activate them.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Charms compass, new item unlocked.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, nice. Level 2. Reparo? Is that going to be what I've got to do on that? I don't know if they're all going to be the same names as what they were in Harry Potter. Well, they should do because it's the same universe, I guess, but...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, it's a cap.
Revelio.
What's that over there?
Revelio.
Oh, is that Dobby? He disappeared. Partial transfiguration. Oh, right. That's what Dobby can do. Can I talk to you? No? Okay. Let's open this up.
Revelio.
Okay, so we're gonna have to acquire a spell that will allow us to open locks. And it said, some of them said it wasn't the correct level. Huh, that's cool. So I guess we got to level that spell up over time.
Revelio.
I was gonna say, I feel like something's hidden behind there. This game looks so good, man.
My older brother used to terrorize me with a fanged ring.
Never thought in all my years that they would make a Harry Potter game. And by Portkey Games as well, that made
Revelio.
that is a cool looking clock. Do you guys remember there was the Harry Potter game that he made? It was very similar to like what's it called?
Revelio.
It was very similar to Pokemon Go. Haha.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in Eastern Wales and
Eastern Wales. Bah, bah, bah.
Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Can't do nothing.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Boom.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Why are they green like a Slytherin? And the people in the class only seem to be Slytherin and Gryffindor. Did you guys notice that? I don't know.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise is good. Now, the basic. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best.
Did you see how she just zoomed into shot?
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper.
Oh no, there is a Hufflepuff and a Ravenclaw.
I want a
Didn't see them for a second.
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Good balls. I know. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Protego. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Students would escape. I do Johnson like use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Boom.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I do indeed, I does.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the
I wonder if we can win the House Cup.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You jeweled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Yes!
Have to be clever enough not to get...
He's definitely going to teach us dark magic.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
If you're enjoying this stream, guys, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already, and vote on the poll.
Today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
First class student, nice.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, we need to check that. We might have. Unlock some more.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Why would I want to?
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. Get away from me.
Two ghosts having a Barney. Fantastic.
Behind me.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I most...
Revelio.
Why is it always the end one that's like the cooking a potion in it? It's always the ends. You always notice that? It's always the end toilet stall. There's always a madness going on in the end toilet stall.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, let's get this spell.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alright, so he wants us to do this outside. I guess to show that we've actually learnt the skill.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I love magic.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Alright, well, what do you expect me to do?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio, use your charm. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing marbles out, you are splendid! Happens to the best of us. Excellent. Good. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch, I gotta butcher this.
Watch this. There we go.
Stay focused.
Damn it. Yeah, I won this.
How it's done. Brilliant.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Splendid!
Here we go! That is how it's done. Nicely done. Watch this.
Right, last one.
Very good.
Oh, just with the skin of my teeth, I won that. The skin of my teeth.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Oh, she transferred from another school.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world.
So her mother is the teacher of divination, and she's from a Ugandan school. That's pretty cool.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That's so cool.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
She did
Expect
indeed.
to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh, nice. Alright, we're level 3.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Alright, peeps, I'm going to leave this one off here, but thank you all for watching another episode of Ginger News. Let me read off what you want me to do for the next stream. So the overall winner was explore the Forbidden Forest and then go to class, use the broom and explore Hogwarts. So in the next video, I will be exploring the Forbidden Forest as much as I possibly can. If you are new here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already, and I'll be back maybe this evening with another stream of Hogwarts Legacy. If not, I might be playing God of War Ragnarok. But either way, you're going to get another stream this evening, and I'll catch up with you all in a bit. Alright,